it was interesting when you said, "Well, who's building out this vision for our systems, right, in the architecture?" I'm not gonna hold you. Like for me, I feel like that's going to be me and any senior engineers on the team. Like,
That's fair.
and I personally, and this isn't. I'm not trying to say that all engineering managers have the same roles and responsibilities because I actually, in my experience, I feel like it varies quite a bit depending on your org and your company. But I feel like a strong technical EM, honestly, in collaboration with their team, I feel can build out that vision. Not only that, I would take it a step further and say they probably have a better idea of what the vision should be. I've been in calls where an architect says something and you're sitting there and you're like, that sounds great on paper, but that I mean, it simply doesn't work with what our team is dealing with versus what this team is dealing with and how we have to integrate. Like when you're more boots on the ground, like kind of all of those interdependencies versus an architect, they're coming in from this super high level and they're not writing a lick of code, like they draw a diagram and they're gone. So
Mhm.
that's just my perspective.
Yeah, it's a lot of theory involved, right? And I believe like we could do this. Yeah, we could do a lot of stuff, right? Like that's true.
Exactly.
Um,
Exactly.
so yeah, I would agree. And so and I'm coming at it from the perspective of what does the engineering manager do? Because if the engineering manager is actually strong technically, then you're right. Like I don't believe you actually need an architect. And that kind of brings up, a question. We're obviously building out this org, right? Like I would think we would expect the engineering manager to be technical. But if an engineering manager is not technical or hands-on from a technical standpoint, what exactly is the engineering manager doing?
Oh, oh,
I've seen the powerful fall when the people work together as one.